Hey everyone, we're back in some 7 Days to Die. It has been a while since the last video, and actually since the last play session, because, well, me and my fellow survivor are regular people. We have things to take care of. We work full-time jobs. Fellow survivor has 3 kids, so our sessions are sometimes few and far between. That being said, I'm in here just to refresh myself on what we're doing in this game right now, just so I can stay in the survivor mindset. Looks like we're on day 78, which means day 77 would have been a blood moon. So, on that note, I guess we'll check on some ammo and just see what we got going. Looks like we have lots of bullet casings already made. We have some bullet tips, a little bit of gunpowder. Nothing for paper for shotgun shells though, which I'm sure is going to be needed. Let's see what we got going in the chem station. Nothing at all. And here, okay, so we do have 200 shotgun shells already made and 1100 7.62 rounds, which is what we use in our AK-47s. So it looks like we're going to need to make some paper. And I don't off the top of my head remember what is needed for that. Looks like we're going to need some wood, some glue, and some bottled murky water, or as we call it, it's poo water, because more often than not you find it in the toilet. Okay, we need crafting. Let's take half of this stack of glue. Probably gonna need a little bit more wood. And what do we have for poo water? Match that up there. And then run over to the chem bench. Put that in there just so that it has the fuel, so it pulls up the list of what we can possibly craft on what we have in our inventory. Makes 77 bundles of paper, which actually each one turns into 10 paper. So it's going to be 770 paper total. It's going to take 604s. We put enough wood in there to get that going and mix. And like I said, here we're crafting 770 paper. Paper is needed for the shotgun shells, as well as the bullet tips. We have no buckshot. So we're going to take some of this stuff. This is lead that we need to make the buckshot. Run over the forge, see what we got going on. We got nothing going on. That is not a good thing. Get some fuel in there. And let's see how much buckshot we can make. 2,300 is too much. Let's make 750. No idea if that's going to be enough. That'll probably be more than enough actually to refill the shotgun turrets at the horde base, but we always need ammo. So, which is why we've been stockpiling these bullet casings. Speaking of, we can grab a couple more stacks of radiators and get them thrown in the forge and get them cooking up too while we're making these buckshot. We'll get them going. Okay, so that's some ammo being made. Like the food chest, as you can see, we got plenty of water cooked up. We got all kinds of food from chili dogs, fish tacos, hobo stews, meat stews, steak and potato meals. We got some sham chowder. We have one vegetable stew because, frankly, vegetable stew is heavy on the resources, but yeah, not great on the returns for it. Got some bacon and eggs, got blueberry pies. Gotta have beer. I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. Just is what it is. So we're good on food. Plus, if that ever runs out, which I very much doubt it will, we have all kinds of canned food and all kinds of resources to fully refill this box of cooked foods over here. So that's all good. We got some lead cooking, we got some brass cooking. See the aftermath of the horde base. See what we got for defenses. Looks like this end is all pretty well untouched. This is this one and this one and this one. They came from the same direction the entire horde night. Either that or we've already gone around and repaired things. Which has to be the case because there's no way that none of these spikes got broken out. So I'm going to check something here. Let's check the inventory. No, not close enough yet. Okay, it's got a full stack of ammo. We very well may have already gone around and refortified the horde base already. But it's been a little while since we played, and kind of lost track of what's already been done. So if the horde base is already done, then the shotgun ammo that I'm making now is going to be for next week. That was a sad jump. Alright, we're just going to run around because too much of an issue. We have to come up with a better side door or back door, I guess, to get into this place. Okay, so ammo's all done. Got a few radiators left. I mean, not nearly as many as we used to. But at the same time, we got a large amount of bullet casings. Figure every 2 stacks is what each of us fires for the blood moons. We got 2 more weeks worth of bullet casings already crafted, not counting what's left in radiators. Oops, wrong one. Plus what's in here now. 3600. We'll just pull it up. In there now would make another 1600 bullet casings. That's another 1600 rounds of ammunition. So that's almost a full another week. It's already smelted into the forge. So it looks like everything here for blood moons is going good. Let's drop down. Let's go. Wow. These roads are terrible. We'll take a look at the castle build, see where we're at. Whee! Oh, through the whole field of daycares. And granted, it is a pretty big city, but there's a lot of daycares in this area. So I don't know what happened before the zombie apocalypse, but these people must have been pumping out some kids. Looks like we're getting started over here on the corner towers. A little glimpse of what they'll look like. I mean, granted, the frames are going to turn into windows at some point. Little glimpse of what each corner tower is going to look like, at least while still in construction phase. Let's run inside and get an inside view. What it looks like. Always got to make sure you close your doors, because we weren't born on farms. Got off the ladder too early. It's gonna look like running up. Inside we're figuring, at least as a first idea, 1 2 1 2 1 2 kind of thing. The outside, I'm thinking that might be too much. We might block too much of our line of sight. Kind of thinking maybe we just throw them up like this, so we can still come in between and shoot straight down, hopefully without falling. Now the falling is going to cause damage now, but there will eventually be some kind of external defenses, whether it be spikes, a moat full of spikes, who knows. But again, kind of that every other staggered kind of look, make it looking like a castle. So I'm gonna these rabbits do not. Wow. That took way too many shots to kill that rabbit. But we always need food. And 38 meat off of one little rabbit. Take that. Yeah, we're gonna have to replace these blocks or repair these. Actually, it looks like just the one. Okay, the 2 blocks that I shot up. But it didn't do a whole lot of damage, so it was worth it. You always need the meat. Check the building resources, even more food here. All kinds of cobblestone, crafting. Got a bunch of blocks already made up, a bunch of ramps already made up, a couple of spikes, some paint so we can make this thing look pretty. But I did hear some zombies in the background, so let's go see where they're at. There's some machete fighting. Over on this side. Nope. Must be on the other road. Oh, and now it's nighttime, so now they'll be running. Granted, it doesn't really look like it's nighttime, but must be summertime where night comes later. I don't see anything over here either. I know I heard a zombie moaning off in, I guess, distance, but still close enough that I could hear it. Potatoes we don't need, glass we don't need. We'll take the other things. Oh well. Apparently the zombie couldn't be bothered enough to stay around. So we'll just leave the area. They'll do their own thing, keep themselves occupied. I don't know, whatever it is zombies do at night when we're not around to chase down for our brains. Head back. This is a dangerous route. Yeah, we gotta clean that up. Sparks flying and everything. So rather take that route than run this other side road over here, because there's a gyrocopter here and I tend to run into this thing when I'm driving the Jeep through this alleyway. I'd rather bust up the road than bust up one of our gyrocopters. And I forgot to turn the headlights off. Alright, better. So I guess now we seem to be pretty well set for the next couple blood moons. So that is leading me thinking that our next goal is to spend the next couple weeks building on the castle. Which I'm okay with. I mean, it's a lot of work and we gotta get that thing done. We got no spot for raw meat. That's interesting. Let me get rid of. We don't need a corn seed, we don't need a goldenrod seed. Put these beakers out of here, we'll sort this mess. I'll get the meat in there, we'll put the beakers back in the corner. There you go, crafting box. Throw in the animal hide and the pipes. The cash box up here in the corner. Throw the couple of Duke tokens in there. And where are we at on this? Got all the buckshot made. Drop all that in there. What about paper? How are we at on this one? Yeah. paper finished as well. Actually, that being said, I don't know the exact recipe, I just know that these are the 3 ingredients needed to make buckshot. Or not buckshot, shotgun shells. So let's get them queued up. And yeah, they're making now as we speak. Once I log off, it'll stop, but then once someone logs back in, it'll jump right back in and finish making them shells for us. So then we'll be all good to go on shotgun shells for a little while, at least a week. Alright, well, now I'm caught up on where we're at. We seem to be, like I said, good on ammo. Horde base is already resupplied and refortified. So we have the next, 5 days? Do some building, run around, do some random looting, whatever we want to do. Which isn't a bad place to be. You know, just live life doing your thing in the zombie apocalypse. So, I guess that being said, we're going to call it a night. Seemed to be a pretty cloudy night. Can't really see much of the stars up above. Which is actually kind of unfortunate. I wanted to end this video with, looking up at the moon, but I guess it would be right about there. But there's clouds. Eh. Like I said at the beginning of the video, life happens. Even in the zombie apocalypse. So until next time, y'all have a good one. Peace out.